So, my solo thing this week, a niche that feels like it was made for me. Dinosaur Sanctuary, a manga about um, some people who work at it's like a low rent dinosaur park.
Mm.
So this is kind of interesting because there's like two sources of dinosaurs in this one. One is that they found a population of dinosaurs at some point and on a remote island and started breeding them to bring them back. Um, and so that's part of what the zoos are for, is dinosaur sanctuary or dinosaur recovery. But there's
Mm.
also a population of like genetically engineered dinosaurs where I guess they could use the starting place of one type of dinosaur to bring back another.
Mm.
But let's see here. The main character is Suma Suzume, who is a bright-eyed, perky dinosaur enthusiast who wants to use dinosaurs to bring people together or to make people understand that dinosaurs aren't just monsters and they're just realistic animals.
Mm.
Um, and I would say that the series as a whole does a good job of playing around with this element, because they do. So there's things like they have a Giganotosaurus, which is a dinosaur about the size of a T-Rex, and it's portrayed as being very emotionally needy with its main caretaker. You have scenes where they have a dinosaur who's overheated and has an obstruction in its throat, and they have to wrestle it to the ground, but they have to be careful with its pelvis because that type of dinosaur had hollow bones, so you couldn't put your full weight on them while
Uh,
still having to hold down this thing with a raptor claw.
ooh, that would be a challenge.
Yeah. Um, I would also say like the art is very good. There's a good sample of it right there. The human anatomy almost is worse than the dinosaur anatomy because they make a very. It's clear that the mangaka here, uh, Itaru Kinoshita, just loves dinosaurs, which of course, is why you'd make a series like this in the first place.
Yeah.
And from my amateur dinosaur lover perspective, they are very plausible reconstructions and very detailed.
Hmm.
And the medical and physiological problems that they're there to help the dinosaurs deal with actually feel very plausible and well researched. It's probably like taking things that can happen to birds and extrapolating.
Uh, hmm.
Um, the overall cast, there's Kaido Arata, who is kind of the jaded veteran who's showing Suzume the ropes. Um, you find out at the end of volume one that he has a secret that's because in this world, it's almost like Jurassic World, where dinosaurs have become a little bit old hat, even though people do still like them occasionally.
Uh,
Partially, this is because of an incident where, well, they don't really go into it in volume one, so I won't spoil it, but it's, let's just say there's always a time for a first disaster.
wow.
And when you
uh,
have a 10-ton monster, uh, there's a non-zero chance of that happening at any given time.
yeah.
But it's like this one doesn't have a huge driving plot, but it is very much based on it. A lot of actually, I would say one of the better parts of it is the commentary by Shinichi Fujiwara, who is a Japanese paleontologist who was contacted to be um, the research person to help out with the series. Um,
Yeah.
so, and I don't really have a picture of this to show, but he concluded that if a triceratops were to sit down, because of how their front legs were positioned, it would kind of make a triceratops loaf similar to a cat,
Uh,
which is used to adorable effect.
uh,
So yeah, it's just a lot of fun with you know, it's like a Moggy Brilliant Parkway in that it's about a down on its luck amusement facility and them trying to revive it a bit, um, along with some interpersonal drama as people like have very strong opinions about these dinosaurs. Like there's a doctor who has no use for Suzume because she's just happy and bubbly, and from his perspective, her incompetence could have killed one of his dinosaurs
Uh,
because she didn't notice a problem that was
mm,
emerging. Um, and just like a wide variety of personalities and perspectives. And the fun of the series is going to be how long can they keep coming up with new dinosaurs and new problems to solve with the dinosaurs.
uh, yeah,
I
I could see that being a challenge. Have especially like 4 or 5 volumes of the manga in.
right, it could very easily run out of steam, but as a starting place, it's actually pretty fun. So
Oh,
I would
good.
say you have to be at least a little bit interested in dinosaurs to find this enjoyable, but it is exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.